Okay, secret room. Oh, wow, that's disgusting. They drilled a hole in my skull. I was awake and it hurt a lot. Yeah, that kind of thing goes without saying.
Looking at medical posters always gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Oh, great, someone has a fax again. You have a fax. You have a fax.
Looking at medical posters always
thing.
gives me the heebie-jeebies. Just looking at this gives me an icky feeling.
Same thing. Okay. Red light?
You don't have to put on the red light.
I don't get the reference.
Looking at medical posters
Stop
always
it.
gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Say something different.
I'm sure these MRI pictures are showing me something. Well, it's a microscope, and you'd need one of these just to see Rook's sense of humor.
Ha, who's Rook? I assume I use this here. 670. Okay. Cool. That was convenient. Playing card.
This cap... that's interesting. Something tells me the doctor got a lot of toothaches.
Cocaine toothache drops.
Nothing I can use.
Really?
Anatomy books. Used only for medical research purposes, I'm sure.
Come on, I could always use forceps. I could use forceps for anything.
I'm sure these MRI pictures are showing me... Unfortunately, it's not the tunnel of love.
Darn. It's just one giant glory hole.
If I found a flash drive, I could connect it to the video screen. Looks like Carlos Maldonado was trying to get a hold of Mason about someone named Margaret Leonard. Maldonado was tracking down a woman named Margaret Leonard for Bowers.
Margaret Leonard is going rogue. What should I do? Who sends...
If I found a flash drive, I could connect it to the video screen.
Okay, looking for
Just
a
the place
flash
to conduct
drive.
some business.
Like that
Well, I
one.
wonder what's on this. You'd need a PhD to understand any of this memory stick probably worked.
Long-lasting memories are created through a process of consolidation,
Cool.
which is based on the formations of protein in the brain.
Right.
Thus, memories, particularly painful ones, are formed by these unstable proteins, making them easily identifiable and removed with a combination of drugs and behavior therapy.
I don't think that's
ensuring
accurate.
memory elimination. Of course, there are those who do not believe that the benefits of memory modification outweigh the risks. They warn that eliminating memories, one could significantly alter a person's personality, their history.
So, a fancy device that wipes your memories, hmm? Useful technology. I see applications for anyone who ever went out with you or read the Twilight series.
Come on. Little mercy here for the victim, all right? Why would Bowers want to erase my memory?
Because you asked him to?
He's looking a little under the weather. The synaptic snafu and other neurology misadventures.
I feel like there could be a
That
better
sounds like
pun
fun
here with
reading.
that. I don't know. I say he's all skin and bones, but he doesn't even have that. Nothing. Okay, so I'm still missing a playing card. So I think I need 9 of them. I have 6.
Now I could use that.
Okay. No drawer there. Flashlight, flashlights. There's something. Ah, there's a drawer right here.
Yoink!
Where else? Anything else in here? One more.
That's interesting.
Got it. Cool. It's 3. Oh, okay, so now I need to figure out where they go. I'll just try putting them in order, see what happens. guess not. 17. I mean, 17 is only 8 plus 9. Oh, unless each side needs to equal 17? Conveniently, that is 17 there. 13, no, that's not 17. What's this? 11, 18, 21. Man, come on. I mean, I should be able to figure this out. I'm just tired. I'm always tired. It's always my excuse. Okay. So equals 17 here. I need a... five into 2. Okay, let's move everything off. So 8 and 9 have to be on separate sides, because they together equal 17. So with that in mind, 7 and 6 should also be here. 13, giving me 3 and 1. Let's switch that around. Put a 2 there, 4 there, and 5 here. Got it. Nice. Look, more money.
Pawn Weekly may be even sadder than that Cat Weekly magazine. Looks like Bowers was interested in some Nikola Tesla artifacts from Rook's pawn shop.
Tesla? Why would we care about Tesla in this game?
Lots of cash. Lots of cash.
Really?
The drawer inside this safe needs 2 additional cards.
What?
Whatever's in here must be so important that Mason Bowers keeps both the cards with him at all times.
That's a leap of logic, but sure. So am I done here? Is that what's happening? All that to give me nothing? Bitch.
Lots of cash. Usually a sign of illegal activity.
Okay, well. If it's always on Bauer, I can't do much about it. Let's go back to Chandler Avenue.
I better drop by the barbecue joint and see how that dweeb Mojo's doing.
Maybe he's decrypted that memory stick.
I can't
About
move.
time, too. I need a new lead on this case.
There it is. Yeah. Guess I should do that. You know. I'm sure he'll be conveniently done right now.
So, your memory stick's all ready to go. Now, what do you give me for it?
It too, Mojo?
What are you talking about? I thought we were partners in anti-crime.
You think I'm going to solve your case for free just because you're my idol? No, the great Tex Murphy wouldn't lift a finger without compensation. Neither will I.
I don't know what brass tacks means.
Well, I was going to offer you a very special junior detective badge.
I don't want some stupid little orphan Annie ring.
Aw.
I want a memento from one of your cases. Something one of a kind.
Skeptical, more skeptical, or sycophants. I don't know what that means.
How do I know what's on the memory stick's even worth anything?
You know how your cases always have 100 loose ends, and you need that one missing piece to tie it all together?
Stage 1 denial, stage 2 anger. Let's go bewildered.
Where do you find this stuff out?
This could be that one missing piece. Mr. Murphy, you need this.
Fine.
Fine. Name your price.
He did.
Do you remember that sicko who was going around with a liquid nitrogen freeze gun, shooting people and then smashing them? The press called him the Nitro Stalker. You got involved and the cops finally found him a few weeks later, smashed into a million pieces.
Sounds like he was pretty broken up.
Everybody knows you were behind that bit of freeze-dried justice. The freeze gun was never found, and I'm betting you took it. I'll trade you the memory stick straight up for it.
That seems...
I'll see what I can do.
Freeze gun.
Don't know.
Helpful.
I wonder who'd know about that stupid freeze gun around here.
I imagine the pawn shop.
We need to talk.
Oh, do we have to, really?
Yeah, trust me, you may be involved in what happened to me.
Oh, the very thought makes me giddy.
I knew you'd be pleased to hear that. But it's all tied to items of Nikola Tesla and a man named Mason Bowers.
Well, it's true. It's true I've had some very rare Tesla items in my possession from time to time, but I have never heard of this Mason Bowers.
You know Carlos Maldonado?
Well, of course I know that wretched swine.
Tell me how he ties into Tesla.
Well, Maldonado tried to bribe and threaten me to reveal my source of my Tesla items, but I didn't give it to him, and I won't give it to you.
Fair enough.
Do you think Maldonado was the one watching you?
I think so.
Oh, my, that could be troublesome. I need to make some inquiries. Is there anything else?
Yeah, did I sell you a freeze gun?
Well, the freeze gun? The one you pawned that supposedly belonged to the Nitro Stalker? I believe it was purchased by one of those vigilante Morlock hunters.
Works for me.
Like I always say, you can take a bum out of a dumpster, but you'll never get a dumpster out of a bum.
That doesn't make sense. Okay, so I need to find a Morlock hunter. Hey, Clint.
If a bell is on the front desk, I could ring it. A bell will be placed in the lobby if a clerk is on duty.
So there's no clerk on duty. Cool. There's more stuff in here? Jesus Christ, what's this?
Sapphire, eh? That sounds like... Well, this is a flashy new neighbor. Yeah, needs a key. People who stay here at the Ritz don't want to be found. Uh-oh. That doesn't look... Yeah, needs a key.
Ugh. Okay. Oh, man. Is this my place?
Well, I had this door permanently sealed as it opened directly into my bedroom. People thought that was awfully presumptuous of me.
So now I can't talk to Clint anymore. This place is open now.
Looks like Rusty's Fun Mass building has been converted into a Knights of the Templar club.
Oof, that's...
O Lord, we beseech
Interesting.
thee, give us strength, courage, protection. Hail, fellow countrymen. We are ready to begin our quest.
Hunting the dreadful night beast. Make haste.
Sorry, Tex, we gotta run.
Farewell, Sir Larry, Curly, and Moe. I'll be sure to tell Snow White you're gonna be late for breakfast.
Again, probably a reference to an older game.
It's cool. A nerdy 7th grader's paradise.
Yeah, every weapon you'd ever need to be a level 85 World of Warlord chieftain. Good lord. They're LARPers.
Back in the Hays Cove days, couples had to sleep in 2 separate sleeping bags.
Ooh, a key.
It's a key to a padlock. Whoa, better tell Yogi to be on the lookout for these in Jellystone.
Twister.
I used to
What
love
the...
the game of Twisty, until I realized its true sinister purpose.
Really? You have no comment to make about this axe?
Fool me once, rubber spaghetti, shame on you. Fool me twice. Yikes. No novelty toys in here. only real weaponry. Whoa. I feel like I just missed the Fellowship before they headed off to Mordor.
Yeah.
Yep. That's not diet. Mace is still a common tool for women's self-defense. Padlocking the fridge is for extreme dieters only.
Key.
Man, I don't even know what I was trying.
I was trying to put the key in there.
It's a padlock key. Did someone leave these on? Because they look like they're on. Ow! Yep.
Yeah, they're on. Nothing in here, nothing in here, nothing in here. Cool. To roof.
This needs a key.
Thank you. Ow. Okay. I thought it was automatically making me climb. Zipline! Finally!
I see they put Rusty's zipline back in place. How convenient.
Is that a dog? That is in fact a dog.
Hey, I need a zipline.
Well, finally get to use this. Ugh. Did that dog just kill itself? That was incredibly convenient for me.
Thank you, Deus Ex Machina.
What was the point of doing that? Like, why did I need to be up here? Oh, service panel. Here.
No way! A freeze gun?
Okay.
This is definitely your coolest case ever.
No pun intended.
With freeze guns, the puns are always intended. Are you familiar with the work of Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Please, have mercy.
I'm afraid my condition has left me cold to your pleas of mercy.
I'm gonna find a way to turn you off, I swear.
You're not sending me to the cooler.
Wow.
Cool party?
Okay, enough of the
Fine,
puns.
I'm done.
Thank you.
God.
Allow me to break the ice. My name is Freeze. Learn it well, for it is the chilling sound
stop.
of your doom.
Let's just get this thing back to Mojo.
Stop referencing 1990s Batman movie. I mean, come on. Run to Mojo's. Okay.
You got it, didn't you? The Nitro Stalker freeze gun. So cool.
Yeah.
My internet group is gonna be so jealous.
Firm warning.
Fine. I'll tell you what. You say one word about this to anybody, and I'll deflate the tires of your wheelchair. I'm in enough trouble with the cops.
Fine, okay, I won't say anything. Threatened by Tex Murphy. This is so cool.
Such a fanboy.
Merry Christmas.
It's, can I have the thing? Oh, now it's raining. Cool.
We may only get one chance, Carlos, so I wanted to go over the plan one more time. If Margaret shows up at the Ritz, call me immediately. If I'm delayed, detain her. We have to assume she won't give up the egg voluntarily, but I want to talk to her first. You know why I've given you the cryo chamber, but that has to be the very last resort. And if anything happens to me, I'll need you to contact a friend of mine. Keep it safe until I retrieve it.
Well, it sounds like Mason and Margaret had a major disagreement. I need to locate both of them and get to the bottom of this. I decide to head back to my office to sort things out.
Plot.
Hey, cowboy. Any memories coming back yet?
Not so far, but something tells me I might be missing out on some really good ones.
That's solid detective work.
So... were we dating?
Dating? Oh, That's so cute. I guess you can call it that. But we were also working together in a more professional capacity.
Well, now my detective skills are picking up a little sarcasm.
Seriously, cowboy, you're good. I've learned a lot working with you the past couple weeks.
Okay. Am I going to need to censor some things? Oh god, that's so
Let me
weird.
get this straight. You and I were working on a case together? Do you mind telling me about that?
Not at all. You wanted a list of tenants here at the Ritz as far back as I could go.
Why would I do that?
It was your dreams. They were vivid before, but they were getting out of control. It's almost like they were changing you into someone else. You talked about seeing things from the past, but you wouldn't give me details. You were incredibly stressed. It was like you actually believed this apartment was haunted. You even started looking into psychometry.
Psycho what?
Psychometry. It's the belief that an object can contain a person's energy or memories.
So, not only am I an amnesiac, but I'm a paranormal idiot. Great.
Sounds crazy, I know. But then we found out about Donnelly.
Who?
Who?
J.T. Donnelly. It was the most bizarre thing. I'd heard you mention the name in your sleep. But then, his name turned up when I checked out the previous tenants.
So who is this guy?
He's a private investigator, a real old school brute. He worked for some powerful, influential people, but then he disappeared around 1943. His last known address was here.
San Francisco.
No, here, at the Ritz in this exact apartment.
Great.
Okay, that's a little bizarre.
It gets bizarrier. You called me one night, raving like a lunatic, saying the walls were talking. I rushed over and found holes smashed in the wall, and you curled up on the floor in a ball.
Well, I'm glad to hear I haven't changed that much.
You wouldn't tell me what had happened. But after that, you wouldn't sleep here. That's when you got your new place and started to sleep there.
Hold on. I have another place.
You asked about the
Yes,
other
you do.
place.
And it's even nicer than here.
This is all crazy. I think I'm gonna sleep here tonight just to see whether it affects me in the same way.
Do you want some company?
Yowza.
Listen, Taylor, I'm beginning to see what the other me saw in you. But in my head, it's still 2043. I've got to tell you, there was somebody else.
Chelsea, I know. I know how much she meant to you, Tex. Losing her was traumatic as hell for you.
Yeah.
But she's gone. And there's nothing you can say or do or don't do that's gonna
Romantic
bring her back.
subplot.
Do you feel that?
Yeah, they're
Sure do.
tits.
I'm alive.
I mean the
And
heartbeats.
that's my heart. It's yours if you want it. And it comes with all the other bits.
This seems like an actual choice. Let's stay true to Chelsea, because I already said that I don't trust her.
I'm sorry, Taylor, but I love Chelsea, and I never even got the chance to tell her. And if there's any chance that I can find her, I've got to do it. I hope you'd understand.
I don't understand, Tex. Why can't you let this go? It's crazy.
Because in my
That room you had
memory,
across the hall with all our stuff, it's like some sick Chelsea shrine. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. I'm gonna go.
I just told you that my memory was from 7 years ago. My last memory was me going on a date with her. Just saying.
6 hours later, the rain was finally letting up. Last night felt like a blindside punch to the face. I didn't think having Taylor walking out of my office could be so painful. There's just something reassuring and comfortable about her, but I've got way too many questions, yearnings, and guilt not to find out what happened to Chelsea.
Okay.
Even if it kills me, I've got to know. There's something darker than the night I'm dealing with, and it hinges on what happened that evening 7 years ago with her.
Can we get back to that shrine you apparently have? Can we check that out?
As Taylor leaves, she hands me the key to a room at the Ritz. She calls the Chelsea Shrine Room.
Thank you. Text, drop by 3 cards midnight. I got some exciting information for your case.
Looks like Archie's back in town. I should check out his 3 cards to midnight shop and see if he knows anything.
Cool, will do.
Looks like Archie's back. According to Taylor, this opens a room here at the...
Okay, 2E. Let's go handle that first. So I'm curious what's in this Chelsea shrine of mine. Interesting. There's a rave going on in there. 2B, 2C, 2A, D, E. There it is. Okay, yes, this is indeed slightly creepy. Yeah. Down. There it is.
I remember this thing was $14.99. Man, I spent an entire 3 months' salary on a ring for Chelsea.
Wow.
Oh, that's got to be a fire hazard. Yeah, I remember how much Chelsea wanted to go to the Fuchsia Flamingo that night. It's Chelsea's business card for her newsstand. I didn't have the heart to tell her the print is dead. Chelsea loved to go to Arizona. I'd like to think I was the only thing keeping her here on Chandler Avenue. A reminder of the best and worst night of my life. It's a picture of Chelsea.
Oh, flashback.
I'm here to ask you out for dinner, and I'm not taking no for an answer.
What, like a date?
No, it'd be more like 2 friends having a great meal and maybe some stimulating conversation.
I guess that'd be okay. I mean, yeah, that'd be all right.
So what are you in the mood for? You know, I heard Weenie World put tater tots on the menu.
I've got a better idea. Why don't you let me make you dinner at my place? It's cheaper than going out. And besides, I have something I'd like to talk to you about.
Yowza.
Let's say 8 o'clock?
Well, you talked me into it, Miss Bell.
Well, I feel so spoiled.
By the way, what should I bring, red or white?
You better bring both.
Ooh. Flirty, I guess. Whatever.
It's a picture of me and my would-be girlfriend Chelsea Bando. It's funny how fashion cycles circle around. These are all Chelsea's belongings. When the police closed her case, I must have picked up these items from her apartment.
So nothing's in here. Helpful. It's weird that it's saved. Can't go in here?
Well, this is a flashy new neighbor.
I'm through. Okay. To this place.
Archie Ellis is my herbal tea-loving, source for all things alien, supernatural, conspiracy theorist.
Fair
Or
enough.
he's just plain crazy. He ran into some trouble with the NSA on my last case.
I mean, I know a lot of
Last I
people
knew,
like
he was
that.
hiding out in some tropical locale with a bevy of beauties. I'm surprised he's back in town.
It's been 7 years. Are you really surprised about anything anymore?
Hey, Murphy, how you doing? You okay? I heard you were having some kind of amnesia. You know, most alien abductees
Of
always
course.
have some sort of memory loss.
Why didn't I think of that? Old
You
habits.
still into that alien thing, Archie? Isn't that just a little passé?
The truth never goes out of style, my friend. Now, I heard something about an injection and a head wound.
Where'd you hear this?
Yowza! You really back off, man, because I swear I will shoot the next person who tries to touch this, okay? Okay, I'm sorry. Ouch. Ooh. So, I guess you do need some catching up then.
Yeah.
A few months ago, I moved back here from the islands and I opened up this place. And I was hoping that you and I could hang out together like old times, but you haven't been around much.
My wicked ways. History lesson.
So, did I happen to tell you anything about the case I'm working on?
Not yet, but you know I'm always ready to be Robin to your Batman. Without the homoerotic undertones, of course.
Really?
Sorry, Arch, but it's a package deal. If you're gonna be in this with me, you're gonna have to be in all the way.
What?
You had me going there, Murph.
You got him up to half
Okay,
chub.
Boy Wonder, I need you to enter 2 names into the Bat computer. Mason Bowers, Margaret Leonard.
Well, I don't know about Mason Bowers, but Margaret Leonard, she's connected to one of the greatest mysteries of all time. I mean, you know who Nikola Tesla was, right?
Yeah.
Nikola. The cough drop?
No.
Nikola Tesla was a
Dumbass.
genius. Probably one of the greatest geniuses ever.
Ever.
I mean, it was Tesla, not Marconi, who was the true inventor of the radio. He invented a Tesla coil, the AC electricity, remote control. He even pioneered cryogenics.
So are we almost to the part about Margaret Leonard?
Right. Well, Tesla died in 1943 when the FBI just swooped in and confiscated all his papers and
what?
designs. Then in about
1943.
2012, all this stuff, the Tesla cash just disappeared.
That doesn't sound right.
And you want to know who the #1 suspect was?
Me.
Margaret Leonard.
No, an FBI agent named Charles Johansson. Now, I know they could never prove that he did it, but then he quits the FBI and
He did
joins
die in
some
43.
Tesla fanatic group called the Tesla Legacy Society, a group dedicated to making the world better through technology.
I thought
And
Tesla was
that's
like...
where he meets
Margaret Leonard.
Bingo! They fall in love, they get married. I think they even
Okay.
had a kid together.
So where's Margaret now?
Not a clue. Johansson died a couple years later, cancer, I think.
I wasn't paying
After
attention to what's
that,
happening.
Margaret just dropped out of circulation.
I was too busy looking up.
So all this happened, what, 37 years ago? I mean,
I was looking at when Tesla
someone's
died.
found the Tesla
That is
cache
accurate.
since then?
It's one of the great mysteries, the lost inventions of Nikola Tesla.
What's the big deal with the Tesla inventions? I mean, there must be some reason they were never made.
Oh, you ever hear of a little thing called Tunguska?
No.
Have I ever? Picked up a bad case when I was down in Mexico. It's where I learned the phrase, Baños, rapidos, ándale muchachos, vámonos!
Oh, Murph, you're too funny. You know, in 1890s, Tesla conducted an experiment and created a resonance frequency.
Okay.
You know, like a big vibration, and it nearly took out a whole chunk of New York City. And then in the 1900s, he began to work on what he called a teleforce beam. The press called it, you know, a death ray, you know, cooler name.
Yeah.
But a few years later in Russia, remote area called Tunguska, something caused an explosion 1,000 times greater than the atomic bomb.
1,000 times greater than the atomic bomb 40 years before we invented it?
But that was the last anyone ever heard of the death ray. Tesla never got funding. Instead, they made him out to be some crackpot, and he was broke for the rest of his life.
Oh, yeah, it's
Some
actually
people
accurate.
think the plans for it were part of the Tesla cash. Just think how much someone would pay to get their hands on that.
Oh, okay, lots of words now.
And I'll never forget what you did tipping me off before that whack job NSA guy could get me.
You're welcome.
Seems nice.
Helpful.
You know me, Murph. Always up for an adventure. As long as I don't have to go anywhere.
Hey, sounds like me.
You like my shop? Kind of like my old one, the Cosmic Connection. But I had to change the name in case, you know, the NSA and all that.
I'm sure they still know you're here. Don't worry.
I eat at the Brew and Stew all the time. I actually wouldn't mind forgetting a few years of my own life, mostly my teenage years.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's the Hollow Babe at the Golden Gate. Yeah, Mojo is warm for her form, or lack thereof, as it were.
You have great facial expressions.
He's not very friendly, is he? My little buddy Mojo works over there. We hang out a lot, but I can't stay there too long. Something makes my eyeballs burn.
Yeah, probably the food.
Gosh, you'd think a sidekick would be a little more helpful, huh?
Yeah, I would think.
Don't know about that. Donnelly's kind of a mysterious character. He was a private detective Tesla may have hired not long before he died. There's a mention of it in one of Tesla's letters.
Cool.
Both aliens and ghosts can communicate through their dreams.
Yeah, totally.
It's a
totally.
proven fact.
No. You can't see it, but I'm shaking my head at the camera.
I've been checking my sources, but no one's heard a thing about her in years. He died like 40 years ago and either left the Tesla cash with Margaret Leonard or somebody else. Or he took it to the grave. The Tesla cash is right up there for me. Oh, and the death ray? Well, the name says it all, doesn't it?
It's a ray of death.
As I leave, Archie hands me an old photograph of Margaret Leonard. Maybe someone else on Chandler will recognize her from the picture. I wonder if anyone else on Chandler...
Okay, Holly Graham.
Hey, Tex. How's your case progressing? Sorry, I don't know a lot of people, except the ones that come in here.
That's what I was asking.
Not a clue.
Okay. Hey, this guy's back.
If you were looking for me earlier, I wasn't here.
Yeah, I noticed.
Well, it's not like you're gonna just sit around here waiting for me to ask questions, right?
Yeah, that wouldn't be realistic, would it? So what can I do for you?
You recognize the woman in this photo?
Oh, nice. I think I saw her in a playbook from 1996. Is this your girlfriend?
What would you know about romance?
Oh, you'd be surprised.
Not counting the inflatable variety.
Oh.
I'm just kidding about this woman being your girlfriend. She's actually mine. No, I'm kidding again.
Okay, good.
This is Margaret Leonard. She's had a room here at the Ritz forever. She used to live here, but I haven't seen her in years. So, she may not be here anymore, but she auto-pays her rent. So it's all good.
Any chance you can get me into her apartment?
No.
Not a chance in hell. I let her install her own security system, just like you, except hers is a real one. I can't tell you which apartment it is, but you won't get in without a passcode or a personal invitation. Maybe I could try to help you with something else. Just get the holes patched before you move out, or I will keep your security deposit.
That's fair.
Can't help you with that.
I don't need your help. I already have it.
All I know about her is she's got a room here. I hardly ever see her.
Yeah, which room?
I don't know when she's here and when she isn't.
Just tell me the room number.
I'll bet she was something back in the day. Way back in the day.
Fine, be that way.
I've been thinking, Murphy, perhaps I should confide something to you.
Okay.
Oh, this should be good.
You believe Maldonado is spying on you, but it could have been someone else.
Not Margaret Leonard by any chance.
How did you know?
Do the words P.I. mean anything to you?
Margaret may be in grave danger. I've tried to contact her, but to no avail.
Gosh, if only we knew someone with some detective skills. Do you know how to get into her apartment?
No, but she may have left a clue. Some time ago, she left this in my care. It's for you.
For me?
She wanted you to have it in case anything happened.
That's okay. Why didn't you tell me this? Whatever.
I met Margaret years ago. She was a woman of secrets.
Helpful.
I have an interest in Tesla collectibles, so yes, I've heard of it. And no, I don't know where you could find it. I met Margaret years ago.
Yeah, same thing. Okay.
She was a woman.
Okay, so now I have a book. What is this? Oh, no. I don't have the cipher, so I can't do it. Okay. There's... How do I exit out? I need a cipher for that.
More questions? Why you gotta keep coming back with more questions? That guy's a go-getter. Why don't you get him to answer these questions?
Man, this guy does not like me.
Can't help you with that. I remember her. Sweet little old lady. Used to see her around the neighborhood years ago. Don't remember the last time I saw her.
Okay. Okay. Computer geek? No.
Still can't believe I'm working with the one and only...
Yeah, don't care.
That's the witch. At least that's what I call her. A couple times I've seen this old lady sneaking around the neighborhood.
Okay.
Sounds like there's something scary.
Yeah.
Whatever you need, Mike.
What?
Just ask.
What?
That Clint's really come up in the wild. Though I still hide the chocolate cake when he drops by. I don't want him falling back into his, old ways.
Right. Freeze gun?
You got me there, wife.
Wife.
I know you was having bad dreams way back when. But I didn't hear nothing else about him after, you know, the thing with Chelsea happened.
Thing.
Oh, I know this little lady. Haven't seen her around in quite a while, but she used to come in pretty regular. I think she lived at the Ritz, at least for a time. She and Chelsea were real friendly. Pretty sure her name wasn't Margaret Leonard, though. At least that ain't the name she told me.
What was the name she told you? No, you're not going to tell me that? Cool. Okay. What do I got?
Yeah, needs a key. Uh-oh. That doesn't look good.
Hmm. 1491. So if I take that at face value, it makes 15. 3, 6, 5. 5, 7, 8. 6. Okay. Had to make them all equal 15.
Why would Margaret Leonard leave me a key?
And how was I supposed to know that that added up to 15? I don't know. I guessed randomly.
Uh-oh. That doesn't look good.
No, it does not.
Oh, there's a flower for each month of the year.
Oh, that's going to be used in a puzzle, I'm sure. Yeah, of course. Let's explore first.
It's a business card for someone named Count Saint Germain. It's a business card for someone named Count
Anything
Saint
special about the card? Nope, okay.
What's this?
I don't know. It's a memory card.
I wonder what Margaret kept on here.
Oh. I'll be sure to look that up in just a moment.
As I walk in the bathroom, I realize there's something wrong here. Something terribly wrong.
What? Ooh. Ugh. Day 4. Saints and sinners, or the unusual suspects.